Greetings, Mad Crafters. Madragoric here, coming to you from the BrokeRock server. That's right, we're back on the server for episode 7. So last time we did the community portal, which was pretty much directly right above my head, back over there, and that turned out pretty awesome. But since last time off camera, I've been doing a lot of cleanup over here at the starter house so we can get it done and move out to the main base. So what we're going to look at, so you've seen all this. Yep, this is all my starter house. Y'all have seen all this before. So what we've done is cleaned up a lot of the lower extremities of the house, if you want to go that way. So so down here, cleaned up this area, put in some some barrels and some watermelon and some pumpkin, some hay bales, just to kind of decorate it up a bit down here. And then over here, I created a kind of a blacksmith area. So we got some blast furnaces, got some lava down there with an anvil, and got a grindstone up at the top, place for someone to work. So also a cauldron, water over there. So it turned out like a pretty nice little blacksmithing area. So that worked out well. So now if we come back over here and go down the stairs, down here like this, so we have a little bit more storage right here. And then back here is a entrance over to our tower where our enchanting table is at. And then, so we have entrance over there. So we just go up there and up the stairs. And then we also put in some walls right here to keep the drown from, making themselves at home inside the house going through this way. So that's worked out fine. Now over here, kind of follow this around. I got a little bit of fire going down here to keep it warm whenever it's cold. Some more barrels. Got a little bit more storage going on over here. Don't think I have anything in there. Nope. So crafting table. So this probably use a little bit more, but as for base design, that should be fine. So coming down here, now this was the entrance down to my mining area where I've been mining all my resources and my diamonds and stuff right down there. And then over here, when it's kind of starting off, I had some furnaces going here, some raid banners, a couple of raids we've been through, and stone cutter, crafting table, and my universal zero tick farm. So you turn that thing on, you'll see it start cycling there, and you'll start seeing sugarcane popping off and flowing down into the hoppers down there. So, and this will work with bamboo and cactus. We just have to go in there and swap them out. So works great. And I'll put a link up to that tutorial up at the top right hand corner if you'd like to go take a look at it. So turn that off. It's good. So what we've done is created a pathway down to our zombie spawner that we did a couple of 2 or 3 episodes ago. Now, if you recall, this is what it looked like. So basically, it was a square room and had some glass coming down from the top, and that was about it. Not too impressive. So I've spent some time decorating and then also made a path down there that looks a lot better. So let's check that out. Here we go. Bam. So what I actually like to do is get some stone bricks, make it look like the wall's been broken out. I may finish that up. So in here, you walk in here. Basically, looks like an overgrown cave. Kind of mossy, wet. Got some vines hanging over here, some mossy cobblestone in areas. Weeds growing. So, and then you just kind of follow the path down. Got some water trailing through here. And then you just follow this path down, all pretty natural. Some lanterns hanging from stalactites from the ceiling. I think it looks pretty cool myself. And then you just kind of follow it down. Some remnants of an old structure right there. And you just keep following this down. And then you'll come on to the spawner area. So I showed you that picture a minute ago. So let's take a look at what it looks like now. So now we have this whole area decked out. That's right. Oh yeah, so we got all this kind of vaulted ceilings in here. Right here we got some storage over on this side. Back here I have a smelting system for any extra armor that I get that I don't want, that we can just smelt down for the nuggets and for the gold nuggets and iron nuggets. And then over here I have all the storage for all the different armor I'm collecting from the drops from the drown farm. And then also back here is just more storage because I need a little bit more storage and access to the back double chest, right like that. So yeah, it was worked out really well. Also, since we are on a server, an SMP, we want to try to control the amount of entities on here, so we minimize the amount of lag on the server. So we had to make this, ability to turn this on and off. So I've put in redstone lamps up there, and then I've got a control switch right over here. So in the down position, like your regular light switch, it's off. Click it up. Now it's in the up position. The lamps turn off. The spawner kicks in, and then we'll start seeing zombies drop down and slowly sink to the bottom down here. And after a little bit of time, they will convert to a drowned. So we'll let that keep going. So if you didn't know, any zombies, if they're holding anything or wearing any armor or anything, when they convert to a drown, at least in Bedrock, they will drop everything that they're wearing or they're holding. So, and that anything they drop is in perfect condition, no damage whatsoever. So if you look in here, you can see that we've had a few drops in here. So you get perfect armor, everything. So I've been collecting and sorting all of this out, main thing being these tridents, so I can open up a trident farm. I'm getting lots of good drops. So over here I've been sorting them between unenchanted and enchanted armor. So, and the grind has been real. Yep. I've been doing a lot of grinding on here for all these. So you got enchanted leather armor, I've got enchanted chainmail armor, I've got a whole bunch of enchanted gold armor, and then occasionally I'll get some iron armor and some enchanted iron armor. And then I think in one instance, where is it? Over here? Yeah. So down here, because we are playing in hard, I had him drop a diamond helmet. So that was kind of cool. So here's all the gold I've collected so far. And then up here, I've got all kinds of Nautilus shells. I'm probably going to be selling those in the shop too, so people can make conduits. Over here, we have just some regular iron shovels. And then down the bottom here, we have enchanted iron shovels. So probably sell those off for like pieces of iron or something like that, so people can have throwaway ones for whenever they go mine like sand or gravel or something like that. And then here I have swords. Here's enchanted iron swords, and then here's regular iron swords. And then over here are my tridents. So up here you see most tridents I get have some damage to them, so you have to combine. Usually you can get away with just combining 2 to get a perfect trident. So you can see I almost got a half a double chest here. But then all of these double chests I've already been through and repaired all these. So I've got 3 double chests of tridents for stock for the new shop. And then of course, and for smelting back here, I don't have access to where they're going to, because eventually I'm going to use this for XP. So I'm just kind of letting them go in there until it starts backing up, and then I'll know that I can start pulling anything in there for XP. So then of course back here I have access to add coal to everything going. So yep, I think this turns great. We do have some, I could potentially extend this out further if I wanted to in these different passageways. If I wanted to. It's other than that, it looks good. It blocked off. So I really think this turned out pretty well. I'm enjoying it. You can see just from this little time we've talked, I've already got all these zombies dropping in here and converting over to drowns. So that's awesome. So let's go back over here and turn this off. Just like that. So now if we go out and look up here, you see that all the lights came on, and then the zombies will stop spawning. And then eventually you see that one zombie that is completely covered in gold armor. Eventually he'll start shaking when he converts to a drowned, and then drop all of his armor. And then once it drops, there are hoppers underneath that capture it, and then we'll stick it into this chest. So works out great. So I'm not going to worry about those right now. I just want to get rid of them so we don't have anything hanging out. So let's just go ahead and get rid of all these. And just in case you didn't know, zombie villagers will not convert to drowns. They'll just stay villagers the whole time. So just so you know. Looks like we do already have a little bit of lag. There might be quite a few people online right now. Yeah, there's a few. All right. So cleared out. Spawners turned off, so we shouldn't have any more coming down. So we're sure to be good. All right. So this is the zombie spawner converted to a drowned farm. So turned out pretty well. I think it looks pretty awesome. So let's head on back up I've done a lot of resource gathering on Nether, in the Nether for some quartz, because I'm going to do a shop and quartz build, kind of like a Greek building, and I've got some dark prismarine also for another collaboration I'm working on right now with Shepherd Tamer. So we'll get to that one hopefully by the next episode. And we're gonna go. I'm gonna go up top side, and we're gonna stack all this nether quartz ore. Well, I say that fast 5 times in a row. And a big old tower right over here. And then we're gonna go through with my Fortune 3 pick and see how much we get. So let me go get that stacked up, and I'll be right back. Now that is a lot of quartz ore. Look at all that. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. I think that should be plenty enough to make some for our shop. So I got my Fortune 3 pick here. We're going to get on top of there and mine all this out and see how much we get. All right, here we go. All right, I think we should have enough nether quartz now. There's some quartz for us. Let's take a look how much we got. So in that big old stack here, right there. All right. So we got, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stacks. Almost 17 stacks of quartz. So I think that's going to work for us, hopefully. If not, we'll improvise. That's what we'll do. But we just need it for the walls and then to make some columns. And then, because we'll be doing the floor in glass, because I have something special for underneath that. And then the roof is actually going to be in the dark prismarine. So I think we're going to be good there. So let's go ahead and I'm pretty sure I got everything we need. So let's head over to the area where we're building this. So there's a good place. There's a good place to take off. And okay. Let's try to fly one more time. See if we can take off. There we go. All right. So we'll fly right over here. We got a little island right off of the shopping district where I want to put this thing. A few things starting to go up over here. Starting to look pretty good. Where's my island? There's my island. So right in here. Bam. All right. Madragoric shop location. That's right. All right, so we're going to put this thing right here. So let me get a few things set up, and then I'll come right back to you. All right, give me a minute. Well, unfortunately, guys, my video didn't want to cooperate. So unfortunately, we missed a lot of the build of the outside, pretty much the majority of it. Sorry about that, but let me go ahead and show you what I've got so far. So ready? Bam! There we go. So I don't know. computers are a quirky thing sometimes. So, but this is the outside of our shop, and I think it looks pretty good. Go around here. So we got what columns around here. We have to kind of improvise since we have a limited space over here. But I think overall, I think it turned out pretty good. Let me go ahead and jump up into the air. We get an aerial shot of it. Yeah, looking at all the cool stuff over there. So there's our little build. So we've got a dark prismarine on top. We got the columns around there. I think it's looking pretty cool. I think it's kind of exactly what we were looking for. So that works out great. And then I can just put a item frame right up here with the Trident on there. I think that'll be cool. Maybe even some armor stands here. Maybe we could do that. Put some armor stands holding Tridents. Will they do that? I don't know. I need to check. On either side, I think that would look cool too. So in here, so we got this all lit up. This will be good. Now, as I mentioned before, the flooring here, we're going to be doing glass. So what I'm going to do in here, let me get up here. So I'm putting it up. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to mine all this out and make a little cave underneath the building. And it'll be glass on top, so when you walk in, you can look down there, and it'll be full of water. And we're going to do a little coral reef down there. I've got a bunch of coral over here, and some tropical fish I've caught. And we're going to use all those, and some sea pickles, and some other coral, and some fans, stuff like that. So we're going to decorate it up really nice and pretty down here. Add in a little prismarine down there too. And then we're going to get us a friend. Yes, we are going to get us a drowned with a Trident and name him and place him down in there. Now, that is going to be a pain, to say the very least. Funny thing is, while I was building this, I tried to, it was nighttime, I went to go to sleep, and got attacked by one that came on the shore, and I was like, "You're too early. I need you for later on." But so I had to kill him before he killed me, because those things are crazy deadly with their tridents. So I need to make sure I have a shield handy when we go to do that, and figure out how we're going to get him inside there. But yep, I think it's turning out great. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to do some of the boring stuff, like dig all this out and create the cave off camera. And then next episode, we'll finish up with the coral design in there, and see if we can get that drowned with a Trident. There's always some around here, so that's another reason I picked this island, because we could just dig into the side of it down here and get the drown to follow us in there, and then trap him in there. It should be a little bit easier than trying to do something, say, over there. So this ought to work out well. Look at that sunset. With the shaders, the sunset looks so awesome. So with that, let me go ahead and switch this over so I get that. Yeah, I like that right there. Let's do a print screen. I think I like it better with just the moon. Hold on a second. Bam. All right, there we go. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this here, and do some of that little digging out stuff off camera. And then next episode, we'll get this thing finished and opened. Why, you cannot see me. Come over here. I'm going to drown. Oh, Lord. For some reason, I cannot be in third person. Let me come over here. There we go. Anyway, before this drown comes over and kills me, thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. And, hey, buddy. How you doing? Glad to meet you. Yep. What, you know, hey. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. Where is he? Okay. Nobody wants you. All right. Well, we're going to end it there. And If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and followed up by that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. Again, thanks for coming out, and I'll catch you later. Oh, and go check out all the other BrokeRockers because they are also doing amazing things out there. I mean, just crazy, crazy cool stuff. So go check my description and it has all their links. Go check them out. All right, catch you later.